Greetings, fellow armchair Imagineers and animated animal lovers. Blue Dragon 5 here.
And Jacob Weil.
And we're back. We're talking yet another Pixar teaser. That's right. So we talked about Elio way back, when, of course, that was a radically different movie based on that teaser. So
Oh, yeah.
hopefully that will not. I don't want to. I'm not just trying to rag on Elio or anything for the whole teaser discrepancy there, but hopefully, because this looks very promising, hopefully we won't really deviate from our teaser this time.
I mean, the Elio we got was still a good movie.
Yeah. I'm just saying that's the thing. I'm just saying that I can't really quite say that. I don't want to say, "Oh, please don't let that happen here," because I don't want. I'm going to say that because I really like what we have here, and I hope it maintains this quality.
I do hope so. Now, and this is obviously one that you and I have both been looking forward to, considering that you, like my more recent, but your fandom venture into We Bear Bears. You heard that Daniel Chong was directing this, and he was like, I should check out We Bear Bears."
And I loved it. I fell head over heels for it. It's so good, and I'm desperate for it to get a proper re-release or like a complete series collection.
And that basically kind of like re-cemented now how much you're looking forward to Hoppers.
Oh yeah,
And it's like yeah, I can definitely see that. I'm definitely getting We Bear Bears vibe from this trailer.
which is very exciting.
Yes, I mean it's not like a 1-to-1, obviously, but like this like the animation style and the sense of some of the sense of humor kind of gives that vibe.
Yeah,
But I mean, really, only if you're overly familiar with We Bear Bears, I guess.
yeah.
All right, so Dragon, do you have anything else to say about it before we dive in?
No, just again. So I guess one little note to make here. So again, Daniel Chong. He's before We Bear Bears. He was a story man at Pixar. Yeah, he had worked on Cars 2 and Inside Out.
Oh, nice. I
Yeah,
heard I didn't know they worked at Pixar before. I just didn't know exactly what movies. And I did read an article saying that he was back at Pixar. So
yeah, so that's why. So he'd worked on that, and he technically gets like kind of like the brain trust or kind of like the kind of the story kind of creative credit on like a lot of the other Pixar films. But I'm just saying like directly, he was a story man. That's kind of what gave him the springboard to We Bear Bears ultimately. That's kind of where he kind of cut his teeth on. Then he kind of moved on to his own project, which was like all him. So
We
yeah,
Bear Bears technically did start out as like a web comic, like very brief web comic before Cartoon Network picked it up, right?
well that's accurate. Yeah.
All right, but but then obviously he came back to Pixar. I was like, hey, you want to do your own movie? Yes.
Do I?
I mean, when you come back to Pixar and they ask you and they make it like, or either he did you know if they came to him or he went to them?
I mean, look, I'm not sure. I would imagine they would have watched his work and they would have been, really thrilled with him. They would have invited him back when they're looking for, new directors, especially, kind of like directors they're kind of giving their big shot, in the kind of the feature landscape, like we've done with a lot of our, shorts directors.
And even ones who have transitioned from television, like Kelsey Mann, kind of.
Yeah, exactly. So it kind of goes. They probably reached out to him to be my guess, but I don't know for sure. All I know
I
is,
mean,
Daniel
I'm
Chong before this,
I'm just saying,
before
rarely
this,
they. Oh, sorry, go on.
yeah. So before this, he, I don't know if it was like the main reason for like the weight on him directing at Pixar, but he basically, he'd committed to We Bear Bears and he did the movie for We Bear Bears. So technically that's the first time he directed kind of a feature film, but it's more like a TV movie. It's barely feature length.
Barely.
Yeah.
Obviously, this is his big theatrical debut.
Exactly.
And all right, so do we have anything else to say, or do you want to get straight into the trailer?
Let's jump right into it, folks. We're gonna go a little shot by shot here. You're probably saying, "Why shouldn't they wait for the proper trailer for that?" But we're just so excited.
Yep. We probably and maybe we will do it when the official trailer comes out. Who knows?
I don't know. It depends how this does. So far, it's not looking promising, but we'll do it for the heck of it.
Yep. All right. And for obvious reasons, the trailer I have is muted, but fortunately, it has official closed caption.
Hello. Okay, I think. Sorry, folks. I had a little bit minor technical hiccup here because I think you can hear me now. Jacob, on the other hand, I think he might also be muted. So let's hopefully remedy that here. Regardless, yes, so we're starting the breakdown. The character we have here is Mabel Tanaka. So Mabel Tanaka is kind of our protagonist of the film. She is seemingly not sure if she's oh, there we go. Jacob?
Yeah.
Okay, so now I can hear you because before you're muted.
I switched scenes, and apparently we weren't loaded into the switch. So
yeah. Also, turn off the autoplay, would you?
Yep. All right. There we go.
Okay, good. All right, anyway, okay, so Jacob, so we're starting things off. We have Mabel Tanaka, our protagonist here. Very Chloe-esque, I would say.
Voiced by Piper Curda.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I definitely kind of getting the vibe from her, the young character hanging out at the university. Who knows if she's actually a student there, or just like interning or whatever.
Yeah, could be a Marty McFly situation. We're unsure.
Yep.
The point being, she seems to be friendly with the pair of scientists that know her by name.
Yep. And as I mentioned earlier, probably when I was muted, we're getting the Beaver stuff out of the way early with Beaverton University.
Yep. Where Norman Daggett went to college.
Yep. And here we're introduced to the scientists.
Yeah, Dr. Sam.
And 3D printing, which is pretty neat.
Mm-hmm.
This.
Okay, so it basically it looks like they're trying a project where they've been, I don't know if they have like multiple animals kind of worked out based on kind of the teaser that we had at the end of Elio, but we see in the background some bunnies and stuff. So the point being, they've been experimenting on creating robotic animal kind of shells that they can kind of transfer their consciousness into to pilot them and kind of study amongst the animals, kind of the wild robot style.
Or in this case, what's called hop into them.
Well, yes, for our big cell, yes.
Yeah, and you gotta give him props. These fake animals look very realistic. At least, in the terms of the movie.
Well, something I want to mention with designs of everyone, the humans, but especially our animal characters, very much in the Daniel Chong We Bear Bear style, but rendered in CG, and I really love it.
And it is kind of nice that it's not exactly Bean Mouth style, but because Pixar's been having that kind of art style lately. This is more stylized, I think.
Yeah, well, less Bean Mouth. I'm just saying, with specifically the animal design, when you see the eyes and kind of the body shape works, it feels so much like bears.
It does. I mean, like I said, that's definitely one of the things. It's almost like a CG We Bear Bears.
I know, which is just beyond awesome.
Yep, and I knew you'd get a kick out of that one.
Well, yeah.
If we put this into this, and I'm guessing this is probably one of the other fake animals and fake beavers here. It's hard to tell. And it's also
no, I think that's you're right. It's probably.
And it's also kind of interesting to tell. Hard to tell what's this on her arm. Like, is that a cast or something? What do you think?
That is a good question. I don't think did we get a good look at her arm earlier on when we first saw her outside the gate?
I don't believe so. I can go back and look. Now it's all in shadow.
Let's take a little look-see here. Yeah, it's all in shadow, so that's probably. I mean,
I
she just
mean,
had a cast, and maybe like she injured herself.
it does kind of definitely look like a cast. Maybe
Oh
that
no, it's a cast. That's a cast.
yeah. So I think that
Full
might
on
be.
cast right there.
Yep, I think that might be one of the reasons why she hops, why she goes into the animal body. Who knows?
Well, man, I don't know if just to avoid like a broken arm is the only reason to hop. I just think it maybe just be a
I,
coincidence, but sure.
I know, but and it does show her skateboarding, so that kind of like maybe she just got injured while skateboarding.
It's most likely what it is, yeah.
All right.
All right, so they're explaining the process of hopping, which basically is Avatar.
And yes, oh, this is like Avatar. There's nothing like Avatar.
Which we can't help but think of the gag from Roger Rabbit, or like, oh, you mean it's like in Roger Rabbit? This is shut up. This is totally different. It's not like Roger Rabbit.
Freakazoid reference, I'm guessing.
No. It's Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Oh, I didn't watch Rocky and Bullwinkle.
The movie. It's the movie. The one with De
I,
Niro. So De Niro says somebody points out like like they're trying to figure out how to kill a cartoon. No one has ever successfully figured out how to kill a cartoon character, and just one of the kind of the follower nerdy kind of scientist guys just kind of shows up and he says like, "Oh, well, what about Roger Rabbit? Shut up! It's not like Roger Rabbit. It's totally different."
I haven't seen the movie either.
Yeah, well, you know.
Like so, this is her. Like it almost looks like she's putting on like one of those hair dryers you see at fancy salons.
Yep.
Hopping. And here we go.
Hopping.
Already a beautiful vista.
So an important distinction.
Sorry, I think there's a bit of a delay, but I
Yeah,
think
I know.
there's.
I'm picking up on that, Jacob.
Sorry.
Yeah, so it feels like we're not doing a brain swap because again, it's more of like a brain transference all Avatar. So very much that seems a lot of people were kind of worried that we might be doing kind of Soul again, but we're definitely not doing Soul.
Yeah, this is definitely a different vibe than Soul.
Yep.
And they're already showing off their vibrant color palette for this movie.
They're right there.
Here?
I want to go. Yeah, no. Go back to the shot where we saw we saw her like look for the first time in full body.
There we go.
Right there, yeah, there we go. Yeah, so that's a We Bear Bears design right there, and I love it. That's there's like little arms hanging down, just like the bears.
Oh yeah, I can definitely see that on there.
Yep. Okay, so folks, yeah, like I said, we have like just a great principle design theory of Daniel Chong at play there. Just bear with us, folks. Just minor, just just sorting things out here. Just give me 1 sec while we get everything booted up again. But yeah, it's very promising. There's something just appealing with the way he designs those characters, and there's like a lot of humanity just built into it. So I love it's not like again, a big distinction from like Souls that we're not like it's not like using the animal like movements per se. It's like we have that with our other characters, but like for our main characters, like this character's not moving like animals, moving like a person, within like an animal shell.
All right, I'm back.
But it's not like a suit or anything, which is it's nice.
All right, is everything solved now?
I mean, I hope so. I think we're good.
All right, sorry about all that, folks. I think Streamer's been having difficulties lately.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, this is totally a Daniel Chong design.
Mm-hmm.
All this. So all right. Hey. The deep voiced dragonfly is also kind of a Daniel Chong touch.
Oh yeah.
It reminds me of the scene of the episode of We Bear Bears where they open the food truck.
Oh yeah.
Kind of.
God. Oh, by the way, I love the dragonfly has a very Muppet looking design.
Kind of, yeah. Let me go back to it.
You can.
All right. Yeah, I can kind of see the Muppet design there with the big bulbous eyes.
And like the mouth more so. Like the mouth looks very Muppety.
The mouth and the eyes. Yep, I can totally see that. It's
Hence a
almost kind
triangle.
almost kind of looks like the mouse from from Bear in the Big Blue House.
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit.
I can't believe I'm forgetting his name. Is it just Mouse or?
I don't remember.
But you know exactly what I'm talking about.
No, yeah, I saw that bear in person, man. I remember.
Oh, nice.
Not the I don't know if it was the actual bear, but I saw that bear in person once.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so these birds here, birds on the tree.
Are we
It's
vibing?
very yeah, the whole "are we vibing" thing. And so this to me is folks. I know we're saying "we bear" a lot, but bear with me. It's just the fact that they are, it's kind of the humor of Daniel Chong, which basically is putting animals, you can see animals in kind of like a modern day setting, with like modern lingo in this case.
I just really kind of love their design. This, the white feathers, the black wings,
Yeah.
and like are we vibing? Yeah, what's up? What's up? I understand you. What are you doing later? It's almost like that's gonna almost give off the sitcom vibe of We Bear Bears.
Yeah.
And especially this too. I kind of like how the eyes almost look 2D. You know what I mean?
I know, yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's the "we bears" principle, It's like the way the eyes and the mouth shape works in conjunction with each other.
I mean, the eyes actually look like they're like 2D animated instead of the rest almost like 2D animated on a 3D body. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. Inside Out 2. This is obviously another strong contender for the thumbnail.
Yeah.
Yep. Toy Story 1, 2, 3, 4.
There's something kind of funny and kind of sad when that credit comes up.
Yeah, they're like, "Yep, we've done 4 of them."
Just the fact that it just keeps like adding up like a tally. I mean, it's very self-aware. Like they know it. It's funny. It's just it was always like I remember in the God, I'm trying to remember. I think it was on the retrospective for A Bug's Life. They mentioned how like the Bug's Life crew always got demoralized. Where every time from the films up until The Incredibles, like when The Incredibles comes out, they list all like the Pixar made this is every other film, but Bug's Life gets mentioned. Now some of the other Pixar films are kind of in that shadow now.
Yep, kind of. Yeah.
Right now, Pixar is kind of on their heels these days, so they're really like hyping up, like Toy Story. We want people to see the new one, which is coming out the same year we're releasing Hopper. So we definitely want to remind people, Toy Story, watch it.
And I'm surprised they didn't put the 5 in there.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It hasn't come out yet, so they can't do that.
I know, or from the studio that is bringing you Toy Story 5.
No, I don't know.
I know. I mean, to be fair though, Toy Story is like your favorite movie ever, so.
Well, yeah, I look, I don't mind that. I'm just saying though, it's gonna get hedging your bets sort of thing with release dates. Or if they put 5, then 5's gonna get delayed just for the heck of it,
Yep. Same dead. No. I just love the look on this deer. The way he's like, no.
God.
Let a look at the beaver town or the beaver dam.
Yep. And the underwater looks good. And the underwater effects are looking really nice.
Yep, as everybody's probably well aware, water is very hard to animate and render.
But at this point, they got mastery over it.
I mean, Pixar is like Basically got it down to a science.
Yeah, so basically, our whole pond environment looks just really, they nailed it.
I mean, I wonder if they actually, how they actually, do real life photography and things like that for reference. I wonder if they actually managed to get like I wonder if either they actually got photographers or they just like watched nature documentaries for that, like to get the
Oh,
lighting down.
probably both.
I mean, it's entirely possible. I mean, here we see nice sunny spot you got there. Like, good to see this beaver over here.
I kind
Now,
of want to call him the Pete Sohn Beaver, even though I know Pete Sohn's not playing this beaver.
do you know who is playing this beaver? Because I know Bobby Moynihan's in the movie. He
That's
plays
not
like
the Moynihan one. The Moynihan one's the one who wears the crown, who's been in some other
yeah,
like stills from the marketing. So that's not him, but I don't know who this one
like,
is.
he's the king beaver. I know
Yeah,
that
that's what I'm
much.
saying. Yeah, King Beaver, so not this guy.
I also know that John Hamm is in this movie, but
Yeah, John Hamm is the bad guy. He's like, I believe he's a human bad guy. He's like the basically the mayor's trying to do like a development thing, or like I forget if he's the mayor or not, but he's like a big wig who's trying to, he's trying to like do bad stuff with the environment.
all right. I know you're probably looking forward to that. I mean, considering you're a big John Hamm guy.
Oh, I love me some John Hamm. Again, one of these days, it's never going to happen at this point, but Bat Ham. God, he would have made such a good Batman.
Well, he can still voice Batman one of these days.
That's true, he could.
I think the live action point, he might be able to do it on live action. Maybe if it's an older Batman. But
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
all right. Yep. And of course, bear.
Bear!
Of course, Daniel Chong's Beaver movie has to have a bear in it.
Well, of course. I mean, what are you, crazy? They're going to get him and they're not going to give him a bear?
And of course it's a grizzly bear.
Grizz.
I wonder if who voiced Grizz again in We Bear Bears?
Okay, Grizz, God, I know, okay, so, sorry, here's the thing with Grizz in We Bear Bears. In my heart of hearts, he always sounds like the comedian Bert Kreischer. It's not him, but it's like he's just go. That's always who I think of when I think of Grizz. But the voice of Grizz is the guy who did the voice of Bob in the TV version of Monsters vs. Aliens. I'm blanking on that actor's name.
I just found it's Eric Edelstein.
Eric, yeah, that's it. That's him.
So I'm wondering. So we already know Bobby Moynihan's in this movie, so I'm just wondering if he's also going to get Eric and Dimitri Martin as well.
There's cameos, maybe. I mean, I imagine if he's going to put Moynihan in there, maybe they're going to be worked in somewhere. Hopefully, in hilarious roles.
Hopefully, Ice Bear wants a funny role.
Ice Bear's agent will sue.
Ice Bear
wants a latte.
Ice Bear is a good agent.
Ice Bear has lunch with Keanu Reeves. Oh, can you imagine? Ice Bear and Keanu Reeves would get along really well.
That they would. I mean, then again, I think all the bears would.
Well, it's true. I mean, Keanu Reeves is very popular.
Yep. Then I think all the bears would. Well, then again, knowing the bears, they'd probably try and get along with them, and then it would go. Then they'd take it way too far.
Well, yeah, that's exactly what happened. Ice Bear had the best chemistry. Well, we know for a fact, Ice Bear would get along with Keanu after all the John Wick shenanigans he gets into.
Yep, he definitely would. But
like Keanu would be taking notes around Ice Bear.
And considering how much of a nice guy Keanu is, he would obviously forgive the bears.
Yeah, Pan would be geeking out over Keanu, and Grizz would just want to be his best friend.
I'd probably be in a movie with him.
Yep, an action movie, and you do like the whole, the
Bear Wick.
Yeah, the Bear Wick.
All right.
Nom nom.
Yep. All right. Dragon, I think you kind of cut out a little bit. Oh, you're back.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Sorry, but you kind of cut out when you were talking about Nom Nom.
Yeah. Well, Nom Nom would try and cut in on the action.
Of course he would. Speaking of which, I wonder if he's gonna get Patton Oswalt for this too.
Dear God, I hope so. Plus, he's got Pixar credentials, so if he could come back, we got Brad Garrett coming back. Let's get all the Ratatouille alumni in there. Let's put Lou Romano in there. Let's
Well, to be
let's
fair,
get them all.
Brad Garrett was in a couple Pixar movies before Ratatouille as well.
I know. I'm just saying, why not go for the Ratatouille?
I mean, I'm not denying I love Ratatouille.
Yeah.
It's like so. And heck, pizza. Heck, who voiced Emil again? That was Pete. That was Pete
That was
Stone,
Pete's own.
right? So they could get him too.
That's what I'm saying.
Put him down. So we actually see someone get eaten in this trailer already.
Yeah, pretty boss.
She's actually kind of interfering with nature already.
Yep.
So I wonder if that's gonna be like one of the themes of the movie. Like don't interfere with nature, that kind of thing.
I think so.
Or do you think she's like gonna want? Do you think there's a lot of it? Considering it's a Pixar movie, there's probably gonna take this kind of plot in a different direction than we expect.
It's quite possible, yeah.
So it's like, do you think that she's like? I mean, it's hard to tell based on this trailer what exactly is going to happen, which I guess is a good thing.
Well, yeah.
It's like, why what? Why would I save his life? Yeah. And he's like, wait, why would you do that?
Why? What do you mean? Why? So I did. Okay, so we got to talk about. Okay, so Mabel saves the beaver from the bear, and it just in the bears instantly just relents, and it's this both parties questioning is like what gives, and it's this hilarious moment of like of wives like, yeah, she caught me, pawn rules. It's like basically the circle of life. It's like, well, I was like, well, how could you be cool with that? I don't know.
Like,
she's got to eat something.
It's actually he says she's got to eat some. Wait, I'm confused. How do you do that? Well, she's got to eat someone.
Which the delivery on that, just the, oh my god, it's just so freaking funny. Just the acceptance of it,
He's like, I guess I'm gonna die.
Because the whole like you still just I love it just goes back to you still wanna no, it's all weird now. No.
that is a We Bear Bears joke.
Yes, I just love that. The timing is just flawless, and it's like we are in such good hands with it. Everyone's loving the joke here. It's like, yes, okay. See, we don't have like LEO was a thing of like, okay, there's a good concept here, but I don't think it's like a slam dunk of a sell, but it's got potential, and I wanted to see it. Then obviously it turned something different, but I still like what we got. This feels like, okay, we are in, man. I knew Chong, we were going to be safe with Chong, but now it's like, okay, now the world can see we're going to be safe with Chong. I'm happy with this. I'm good.
I could totally see Grizz making this exact kind of pose too.
Oh yeah.
Just the look to the side, like the defiant kind of crossing the arms and pout, like, well, I don't want to do it anymore.
And in universe, this is the bear's mom.
Yep. So
that'll be the post credit. It'll secretly be Daniel Chong bringing back We Bear Bears with like we have 3 bear cubs that meet each other in the post credit scene.
One could only wonder.
Yeah, so they saved a lot of money in the budget, and then that's where it all went. It's like We Bear Bears secret movie,
and part of the budget went for Disney acquiring the rights to We Bear Bears.
Yeah, unless again, if they're not named and they just happen to be voiced by those 3 characters, we already have Moynihan.
We just need Edelstein and Dimitri Martin.
Yeah, well, technically, no. We don't need any of them. We just use the baby bear voice, not the baby bear. The young bear voices.
Who knows? Yeah, that could work too.
Yeah.
Hoppers. We do not use hopping technology to upset the natural order, which I'm guessing is probably one of the major conflicts throughout the movie.
Yeah, this is basically kind of like the Jarrell, like you're forbidden to interfere in human affairs.
Or kind of if you're going to go like Jurassic Park, guys, I'd probably be like, spend so long wondering if we could never started to wonder if we should.
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't. With the new Jurassic World movie coming out, and the fact that I'm rewatching through the movies with my 6-movie collection, it's on my mind a bit lately. And of course, it is a nice reminder that she is actually still inside a robot.
A robot.
A robot. Nah. All right. Offline. She found the button.
She found the button.
Oh no, she found the button. The horror. All right. Well, I think that pretty much covers it for that.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely looking forward to this. I mean, I haven't watched We Bare Bears as extensively as Dragon has, but I definitely really enjoy what I've seen so far, and this totally captures those vibes in a different kind, and admittedly in a different kind of way, but definitely in a way that makes me looking forward to seeing it. It looks like a very promising movie.
Oh, for sure. Like I said, they've pre-sold a ticket in my case here. I'm so down for Hoppers, man. I'm so thrilled. Daniel Chong is getting the director's treatment at Pixar, and it's going to be. We already saw he did it with a We Bare Bears movie. We just see him go for something wholly original. And it's funny, and it's just like this is going to be so good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm even beyond the Daniel Chong thing. I'm really interested in the premise. Mind switching technology is always kind of an interesting plot. I mean, it's a tried and true plot, but not really necessarily done in a way like this. And it is kind of interesting to see, as you mentioned earlier, the potential parallels to the Wild Robot. But we'll see how that plays out.
Well, again, look, it's going to be very different than the Wild Robot, but I'm just saying, like a whole robot in the wild. So
I mean, it is kind of the same way. Like, obviously, this one looks less like a robot than Roz does.
Yeah.
So, how long has it been since you guys last did a trailer breakdown? Like, if I remember correctly, Dragon, the Alien one probably was the last one that you and I did.
Yeah, it might be the last one we do for a while.
Yep. Well, who knows? Maybe we'll see. Maybe we'll see how the next trailer goes.
Well, I don't know, Jacob. We're having some technical issues on this one, so I don't know if I promise anything.
And I think it's just because of the whole switching scenes thing, and they haven't solved some of the issues yet. I'll try and figure that out in the future. Like, I tried doing that for some of the recent streams, and we had the same issues there. So, I think it might be more of a StreamYard thing.
Okay.
All right, but in total, I'm definitely looking forward to this. I think I'm kind of in cahoots with Dragon that they've already kind of pre-sold my ticket on it. All right, so Dragon, why don't you take us out then?
All right, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to hop on wherever our next podcast is. Got some Christmas in July coming at you, and more, and Phineas and Ferb, and some Dragon Ball. There's a whole barrage. You're not going to want to miss it. So tune in, check it out, and catch you next time.
Hop on in.
Hop on in. The water's fine.